Welcome to my tutorial on how to get LaTeX and Sweave to work on Rstudio. So the first thing we're going to be looking at is where to get LaTeX, which is found at www.tug.org/protect, I'll have this this website available on the description when I post it on YouTube. But what you're looking for is this self-extracting Protex exe file. And 750 megabytes actually not quite as big as it is. It's actually 1.3 gigs. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click on here, and I'm going to be running the downloading the exe, and you can see 1.3 gigs. So click on it, download it. Yep, save file. Off it goes, off running. And for the moment, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pause it until it downloads, because it's going to be a while. So I'll see you in just a few minutes. All right, we're back again. The program's downloaded, and we have the Protec exe, all 1.3 gigs worth. And so I'm just going to double click on it, run the application. Give it just a second. Maybe. Okay, here it is. Now, what we want to do is we just want to get rid of the little dot here. Let's browse and let's put it on. Yeah, we'll just do it that way. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and extract it. Remembering it's going to take a little bit. And you ask, why do you need to have this? Well, it's because LaTeX is quite a large file and it has a lot of packages, and we're going to be doing a very complete install. And so it's going to bring in a lot of packages, otherwise it normally wouldn't. All right, now that we have that, let's go find where we put it. So I'm going to pause for just a second again. All right, we extracted it here in under the my username, and this is MikTex is the folder. Now you can do this on your desktop or anywhere you want to. So I'm going to click on it. I'm going to be clicking up on the setup, and depending on whether you have a 64-bit or just a 32-bit, you click on either one of these setup applications. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this one. Go ahead and say yes. I accept. I am going to be doing a complete install. Anyone? Okay, and that's because I've already installed it, so I'm going to just rename it that. It's going to ask me about my paper preference. And looks good. Now this is going to take quite a while, mainly because you are going to be downloading some packages as it goes through, but it will be installing most of what you want. Okay. Now once we have this installed, we should be able to bring it up almost immediately, and Rstudio should be able to recognize it. If not, we can designate where we want the engine to be. So again, I'm going to be pausing for just a second, but as you can see, it's going through it, no problems. All right, we're back. It's finished up installing. I don't need to know the log. Okay. So we're going to close that out. We're going to open our Rstudio. All my fun little projects here. And if you did it correctly, me get this to fit correctly. That. All right. So we click on the Sweep document. It should say that there's no problems finding the LaTeX thing. There should be no error or a little yellow banner sign here. You may have to go into the options, into the Sweep document. You can use the Sweep or you can download the knitter, but it still requires this LaTeX. Okay. And all that should be done. Okay. And I believe yep, pretty much all of that should be good. Okay. Now, when I was doing the install, I had already installed it before, so use the file that they recommend because that's what Rstudio is going to be looking for. So make sure you do that. I prefer the Sumatra because it allows you to recompile things quickly. The system viewer is good, but you have to click to close it every time that you do something new. Okay, and we're just going to start off with a quick little document saying hello world. That seems to be a popular thing to say with these types of examples. So, and we're going to maybe add a little text to it and say, you know what, I want that in italic. We can do a quick little spell check. Looks good. Maybe we'll just leave it at that. We can add our chunks here. Insert a chunk. Echo equals true. Basically, I'm going to be showing the code. And then figure equals true. I'm going to have a plot. X is equal to a sequence. Actually, let's just do 1 through 20. And Y, the random normal distribution of 20 items. Nothing too spectacular here. And we plot it. Let's make sure the code works. Woohoo, we have a plot. All right. And we need to give it a name. I'm going to call it example 4. Just put it on, just leave it there. It all needs to be in one word. No spaces, hyphens, or anything like that. It doesn't like it. And we save it. It's going to compile. And there we go. We have our words hello world, and then our little code, and then our little example graph. Okay, so that's a quick introduction on how to download the MikTex and the LaTeX data for a Windows Rstudio. For Linux and Mac, there are other installations. Mainly for Linux, I know it's through the depository. So there you have it. Thank you.